Good day everyone. You're all welcome to my lesson 2 tutorial videos on introduction to Microsoft Word. In my previous lesson, that's lesson 1, we explained the introduction to Microsoft Word and the title bar. So anyone who missed that lesson is advised to go back and watch it before proceeding to this lesson. So in today's lesson, we're going to be learning about the menu bar and a brief introduction to the ribbon in Microsoft Word. So I will start by explaining the meaning of the menu bar. When we talk about the menu bar is the horizontal bar located just below the title bar. It contains different menus that help us to perform a specific task in Microsoft Word. That is why I asked to watch my lesson 1 video on the title bar. So when we talk about the menu bar is just located below the title bar. You can see my mouse pointer hovering around the menu bars. So it is used to perform a specific task in Microsoft Word. It shows names of the main menus. So let's talk about the names of each of the menus. So the menus on the menu bars, number 1 I'm talking about is the office button. This is the office button, which is also called the file menu. So if you see file menu or you see this icon, because this is Microsoft Word 2007, so if you see file menu or something like this, office button and file menu, they are the same, and they are used for document management. I don't want to click because the only thing we want to learn in this video is to know the meaning of each menu like this, not their subcommands. So the first one is called the office button, which you can also call the file menu, and it is used for document management. It is one that controls the document itself. We use it to create a new document. That means if I want to create a new document, I have to come to this place, which is the file menu of the office button. We use it to open an existing document. So anytime you come to opening an existing document that you have saved before, you have to come to this place. We can use it to save and print a document, this icon of file menu. We can use it to close or exit Microsoft Word. So that's on the office button. Then the next one is called the home menu. The home menu is used for typing. Why I say typing is because most of the tools we need, to format and organize our text that we write is here. So that's why I say it is used for typing. So when I mean by use for typing, after you have used your keyboard to type, most of the tools we need when it comes to formatting and organizing our text that we write is here. So the home menu we can use for typing, we can use for editing, we can use for formatting our text. With this home menu, I can copy, cut and paste my object. I can use it to change my font type and font size. Font type means the font type means the handwriting of a text. That's the typeface of a text, because your handwriting is different from my handwriting. So if you come to this place, we can use this home menu to change the font type, the font size. We can bold, we can underline, we can italize our text under font style. We can use this home menu to align our text, to adjust the spacing of our text, and we can also use to create a bullet and numbering. So that's on home menu. So when it comes to insert menu, we use this menu to add items such as pictures, our tables, our shapes, our header and footer to a document. So when it comes to inserting table, you come to this place. When it comes to adding pictures and shapes, you have to come to this place. When it comes to inserting charts and text bars, word art, you come to this place. When it comes to adding header and footers, page numbering, you just need to come to this place. Then the next one is the page layout. The page layout is used to control the page appearance. That's our margin, our orientation, our size, our background of our page. That's what this one is used for. So when you come to setting up your page margin, you come here. When it comes to changing your page orientation, when I say page orientation, I'm talking about whether portrait or landscape. But because by default, you can look at my environment here. is portrait. So if I want to change it, I have to come to this place to change to landscape, which is white. When it comes to adding page color to your page, by default we have white background. You can change the color, then you have to come to page layout. When it comes to applying border, watermark, something like that, you come to this page layout. The next menu I'm going to explain is called the references menu. The referencing menu is used for all these academic and research projects, that is for citations and indexing. That is when it comes to creating table of contents, footnote and endnotes, the biography, something like that, inserting captures and index. You have to come to these references. I'm just the main aim of this lesson is for you to know the main function of each menus. That's why I'm explaining gradually without clicking. So let's go to main list. When you talk about main list menu is used to create all these multiple documents for different recipients, that is for letters and labels. We used to create all these envelopes and labels. We can use it to perform what we call main merge. We can use it to send one document to many recipients. That's the main function of this main list. Then the next one is called the review menu. The review menu is used to check or correct and count words. When it comes to check spelling and grammar, you come to this place. When it comes to applying what we call thesaurus, which shows prescribed expression, when it comes to counting the words you have typed, you come to this place. When it comes to adding comments, track changes, protecting your document, you have to come to the review menu. Then this last one you are seeing here is called the view menu. The view menu is one that controls how the document appears on the screen without changing its content. Let's say for instance we want to change the document view to normal view, web layout, sprint layout. This is where you are going to come to. When it comes to zooming in and zooming out, your mind should come to this place. When it comes to want to hide your ruler, you want to display your ruler, you come to this place. When it comes to applying or open navigation page, you want to open navigation page, you come to this place. Then we also have one menu that is not showing here, which is called the format menu. The format menu will only show when an object is selected or you have created an object. So it appears when, though I'm not seeing when, I'm going to show you when I draw an object, but our mission for today's lesson is not to draw. So but there's a menu that is not showing here, which is called the format menu. It appears when a picture, shapes or an object is selected. So we use it to design and arrange objects. We can use to change the color of our object, to add effect to the object, to arrange the object, to resize and rotate the object. That's the explanation of all these menus. Now the next one I'm going to talk about is called the ribbons. What is a ribbon? A ribbon is the wide horizontal area below the menu bar that display command of the selected menu. Let's say for instance I click on home. You can see that the ribbon appears. These are ribbons for home. Everything you are seeing here, let me click on it again. So once I click on home, the home ribbon appears. So everything you are seeing here is called the ribbon for home. So the ribbon is where all the tools are located. Like if I click on home now, and thank God I've explained home menu. So what all this pale, the horizontal, this wide horizontal area now below this selected menu that I choose is called the ribbons, and many tools are there, which I'm going to explain later. Look at the first one now. The ribbon I selected was home menu. You can see it now, part of the ribbons, home menu ribbons. So if I click on it, it displays different commands, and we have the clipboard tab, we have the font tab, we have the paragraph tab, we have the style tab. All these places are called the home menus, the home ribbons. So clicking on home shows home commands on the ribbon. Clicking on home shows home command on the ribbon, because I'm going to give you an assignment to do, so you have to pay attention to the video. So we have to know that we have the tabs. We have the tab with like menu like home and insert are called tabs. Home and insert called tabs. Then we have related commands that is arranged together, like this one now. We have clipboard, font, paragraphs, style, remember that this is called tab. Like for instance, home tab, don't mix it up, insert tabs, page layout tab under menu bar. These are tabs. Menus like home, preferences, mainly they are tab, because these are the part of the ribbon we are explaining. Now if I click on the home tab, under the home tab we have different ribbons that contain what we call groups. These are group, that's related commands. Like the first one is the clipboard groups, the font groups, the paragraph group, and this is called the style group. So these are all group related commands arranged together under clipboard, related commands arranged under font, related commands arranged under paragraph, related commands arranged under style. So these are called groups. Then we will now talk about the last one, which is called commands. So command is now the tools we click, like the bold. If you click on bold, it's a command. If you click on italic, it's a command. If you click on underline, it's a command. So the command is the tools we click. I think you are getting it. The first one is the part of the ribbon. We have the tab. The tab are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. These are tabs. Then under each tab we have groups, related command arranged together. This is tier 1 group, 2 group, 3 group, 4, and this last one here. Then anyone we click on, like if you click on cut, copy, they are now commands. So commands are tools we click. So let me just summarize for you to understand. Ribbons is divided into tab, these are the tabs which you have understand, groups, these are the groups which you understand, and commands. I think you understand that. And we use ribbons to make our work in our word easier. We use it to make our work in our words easier. So depending on each tool you select, it depends on each tool you select, because each menus has their own set of commands. So if I click on insert, it's quite different from the first one. Can you see now? Can you see now? Can you see now? This is a group here now. Can you see here? Can you see here now? Good. So these are the brief explanation of today's lesson video. Please, if you have any question, you can ask. Remember that we have talked about the meaning of the menu bars in lesson 2 and the ribbons. So I'm going to give you an assignment to do. Please, after doing it, you submit for me to confirm. So below is the assignment. The assignment is, firstly, you have to open the Microsoft Word and you answer the following question. Number 1, what is the menu bar in Microsoft Word? Please do not rewind this video. Try to concentrate and say it in your own way, and don't use my own explanation. Then number 2 is name 3 menus in the menu bar and explain their use. And number 3 is what is ribbon according to your own explanation and how is it related to the menu bar. Then number 4 is mention 2 commands under the home menu and the function. And number 5 is when does the format menu appear and what is it used for. So this assignment will help us to remember what we have learned so far. It will help us to remember the menus and the commands in Microsoft Word. So in our next video we will learn about the vertical scroll bar and the horizontal scroll bar. Please stay connected to my video. I hope you understand this. God bless you all.